Oh, we're recording? Oh, okay. Good day to you all. I am your host, Yellow Patch. And today we will be exploring the many ways that you can manage finance so you can live a great life. So have you ever asked yourself about where your priorities lie in what you buy? Have you ever felt guilty about how much you spend on things that won't matter to you in the long run? However you may feel about your history on spending, join me as I take you on a structured journey where we help you prioritise where your spending should go and the steps to ensure that you can save towards and afford the costs. This is Fighting the Finance! Let's open up with a little game. I have a pack of cards. These cards cover a range of things we may have spent our savings on. Also with me I have two tabs. Least important on the left and most important on the right. I'll go through some of these cards and you will order them based on how necessary the costs are in a day-to-day life. Now for our first card. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see. Groceries. This is a simple one. The cost you have to feed yourself, family, or others with a healthy meal can vary. Feeding your family a healthy and nutritional meal isn't just good for your diet, but it will also help your mood long term. Therefore, this is essential to us humans. Next up we have, drumroll. The new iPhone 15 Pro! As simple as it may be to carry about the latest iPhone, any model that can call and text other people when in need should be enough to do your day. You don't need extra cameras or extra storage in order to call people for help. This one is pretty low in importance. Now for one more. I'll just pull this one out. It's a little stuck, bear with me guys. Electricity bills. Likely in this day and age, you will be living in a household that uses electricity and therefore have electricity bills to pay. But how much of these electric appliances are necessary? And does everyone have electricity in their homes? Therefore, to most households, it is a priority, but not all you folks rely on electricity. I'd say it overall leads to the higher end of importance, as these costs of electricity bills are usually staggeringly high. Yeah, higher than I feel coming out of a nightclub. So, why did I make you play this game with me? Well, first off, I was bored. But more importantly, it was to get you to think about where your priorities lie, as that was the first stop of my saving journey. Now get back on the bus! Next stop, saving goals. I'll be back to pick up the little one soon. Once you have figured out all the necessaries in your life, it's time to work towards building up to that saving goal. But first off, what exactly is a saving goal? Well, the saving goal is simply defining the cost of something important to us, and the strategy we use to save towards that cost. By managing the way we spend our money by limiting purchases in our day-to-day life. No staggering high prices will make you less likely to want to rip your hair out day by day. And to those living life young, that hair will do you a whole lot of favours. So let's be smart about this and define our saving goal. SMART is an abbreviation for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time. Specific is whether the thing we are saving towards is clear to us, and we understand the importance of that thing we aim to save towards. Measurable is how we will measure and track our progress leading up to our saving goal. Achievable is whether our saving goal is possible within the restrictions we set ourselves to make achieving the goal more manageable. Relevant, like discussed, aligns how necessary our saving goal is to us. Time is the time frame between starting our saving goal and the end of it. The date due or the deadline we give ourselves for when we must pay off the thing we are aiming to save towards. Let's take a look at household bills for reference. They tend to be strict with both the price and the date the bill has to be paid by. Having a plan with our saving goal can make reaching those sky-high bills seem more bearable between the time set and the time due. But how can we limit our spending in order to reach our saving goal? This is where self-budgets come in. A budget is a maximum set in place either by us or an authority that aligns the maximum amount of money that we are allowed to spend. By setting strict budgets daily, we are being cautious with what and where we spend our money on. Let's roll back a bit and break down the daily necessities in our life. This can range from educational costs, food products for healthy eating to retain a good mood, or appropriate and clean clothing. Understanding these daily necessities can help you make a plan on what you should spend your money on the next day. If you have done such a good job and you have some money left till your self-budget is reached, well, the world is yours, my friend. Try not to make the budget too small so it feels too tight and cause you stress, but try not to stretch the budget too much, because a given amount of money before your budget is reached can cause you to spiral out of control with the risk of exceeding your budget. The best way one can make a good habit of sticking to self-budgets is to find some hobbies or passion projects they enjoy. For instance, instead of eating out and getting takeouts, try cooking a dish yourself and explore the many recipes and dishes that you can cook for yourself and others. For clothes, look around the house and see what fabrics you can find to sew together and make your own clothes, where there are no limits to designs and patterns that you can come up with. These self-hobby and passion projects don't just give you a way to calm your stress, but looking around for household leftovers and turning them into something more combats the hell we know as the cost of living crisis. So now we have an understanding of how we manage a budget, let's return to our saving goal and talk about the way we track our progress. You may resort to looking at previous transactions through your banking app, but this isn't the most effective for one key reason, that being the time taken to process these funds. It may take one person a day for previous transactions to pop up in their history, but another may be left hanging for weeks. For an alternative, we can use calendars, both physical and digital. Once the day is done, mark all your spendings on the respective day with the product and the price next to it. Then you can total it up and see how much you have spent that day total. When you have reached the day of the saving goal, whether you succeeded or failed in meeting it, reflect back and see what worked well and what you can do better for your next saving goal. But hold up! Have you ever said that you may be at fault for creating extra work for yourself in the saving goal you set? Back to household bills. We are in control of the appliances we use, so whilst our bills for living may be set and out of our control, we can help ourselves by reducing the likes of water, lighting and electricity bills. Prioritise how necessary the use of these appliances are. The ones that are used more for entertainment purposes, such as consoles, and the TVs will be watched for entertainment, they should have a daily limit to them. The difference between these staggering bills day by day will be very noticeable. So that about wraps the journey up here. I see you all got a little too comfy on a trip. Like seriously, get off my bus before one of you piss on the seats. Thank you. But before you all run off, let's recap our journey, shall we? We highlighted what expenses are most important to us, a saving goal and the budget that leads up to that saving goal, self-hobby and passion projects to save money and avoid bad spending habits, and limiting the use of appliances. I wish you all luck on the saving journey you all next embark on. As well, I'm not holding your hand now. So thank you to all, good day and good night.